Hello, hi guys, it's Enam here with the iPhone 6s. I was looking for a wrap for this device just to cover up some of the scuff marks left over from when I drove over this device in my car. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link to it down in my description box below. Anyway, these were getting on my nerves. The phone still works a-okay, but the scuff marks were getting on my nerves. So I was about to order a new wrap, but then I found this one. I don't know how I forgot it, but this is the superhero wrap from SlickWraps. As you can see, I'll leave a link to it down in the description box below. And as you can see, this is the Iron Man Edition. So we've got the screen protectors here. You already know I don't really care for these, so we might leave those out. We've got the back of the device here, Iron Man in all its colourful glory. And you've got the camera cutouts there, the buttons across the sides, and the speaker and the ports across the bottom here as well. This should be interesting because the sides are curved of the device, so we'll see how well this goes. And we've also got the front of the unit, as you can see here. In the center, you can see the cutouts for the home button and the earpiece towards the top there as well. And you got some towards the bottom here in case you make any mistakes. So we've got two there, and of course we've got the microfiber cloth here to clean your device as well. Using the microfiber cloth supply, just clean the device just to make sure you got all loose debris out the way. Any previous screen protectors that you may have, get those off. I'm going to be applying the front wrap for this phone first, because I find that tends to be a little bit tricky sometimes with the thin borders around the screen. So I'll get that applied first. I'm not going to apply the home button because I won't be able to use the fingerprint recognition security with that on there. So we'll leave that off. We'll move around to the back now, again making sure the device is clean. I tend to start off with lining up the camera and the buttons around the side first, then slowly moving out. But it doesn't matter if you do make a mistake, because the beauty about these wraps is if you do make a mistake, you can simply peel them off and reapply them fresh again. It doesn't leave no residue whatsoever, and you can do that as many times as you want until you get it aligned perfectly. I can't seem to get the edges to stay down, so I'm gonna go get my heat gun, but a hairdryer will also do. There we have it guys, the Iron Man Edition iPhone 6s. Now you would have noticed that I had some trouble getting the corners to stick down, as I knew I would do, as is the problem with having round corners on our device. So I ended up using a heat gun in order to get the corner to stick all the way down, as you can see here. Now if you try it without the heat gun, it just kind of peels itself off again, but you can also use a hairdryer that will also do the trick. So what I recommend you do is get all the ports lined up and get those stuck down first, and leave the corners till last. And you can see that's gone down a-okay. Some parts get misaligned, as you can see here, but overall I'm really happy with how it's stuck down. Especially the front looks absolutely amazing. I would have preferred if they separated the sides to the back of the device, and by that I mean if I bring in Galaxy S6 Edge here, SlickWraps decided to make the back separate to the sides and the front, which is why I only applied the back and the front of the device. I thought the silver banding looked pretty good and worked well with the SlickWrap. I would have preferred this option with the iPhone Edition SlickWrap here as well, just purely because I think that silver banding does look good and actually adds to the look of the device, but we'll see how we go. And certainly over time, the longer you have the SlickWrap on, the smoother it gets, and you tend not to notice that it's even on the device. And as I mentioned, I left out the home button because I've got fingerprint security, and otherwise that wouldn't have worked if I left that on. But do let me know in the comment section down below if you're in the UK and you know of a service or a company that can buff out those scuff marks on a smartphone. We can test those out, see how they occur. But for now, this is the iPhone 6s Iron Man Edition with the help of SlickWraps. As ever, any comments or questions you guys have got, hit them up in the comment section down below. Please like, subscribe, and tag along on social media at Inam Kafour. Thanks for watching, have a wicked day, and I'll see you next time.